this is a way in which I think people who may have never heard some of this stuff before can be initiated into these practices from people who practice them, and come from a Western mind, and we're talking about them in like an educated conversation for people to do with as they please. But probably you're not going to really find this in this manner on the internet. And I could say that with a pretty strong sense of authority because I don't know how many, even Western lamas, even like Westerners who became Buddhist monks, they because they're in the monastery and they're representing a certain school of Buddhism, which there are several schools of Buddhism. We are taking this far more as from a practitioner's perspective, from an artist's perspective, from a teacher's perspective. And if you're going to be a teacher, you have to be a student. And so we are doing both at the same time. And I think that this is a really nice way to learn like world religion, essentially, in a very informal way. So for those who never took a world religion course and you never got to hear much about this, which you wouldn't have even if you
Wouldn't
took
hear-
a
you wouldn't
world
hear
religion
shit about
course.
this anyways.
No,
Yeah.
you're getting a really deep dive into probably the entrance into this practice. So if this is calling to you and you want to learn more, then you continue to tune in to the next probably 1 to 2 episodes.
And like we will try to go through this. And I think part of what we're trying to get to, we practice seriously, but we're trying to get to like accessibility too, hopefully. This is deep. So there's always
Yeah.
going to be something a little challenging about it because it's deep materials. It's going to be deep, but part of our idea is like to present these tantric spiritual Zen, all our the stuff that we love and present it in a
Yeah.
way that can resonate with people who come from the backgrounds that we come from too, right? And I think Jung, in this sense, is like a vehicle to help us talk about these things too, because he's
Yes.
fascinated by these things as well. So
Yeah.
maybe it taps into the psychology part that appeals to a lot of like 21st century people too.